make sure you follow me on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern till I'm tired. Now, on to the video. What's up, everyone? This is Adrian Trotter, aka First Aid here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the state of ranked. If you are new to ranked, this will be just a quick overview of what ranked is. If you are a veteran of ranked, this is just some cool gameplay video footage of my first 3 games in ranked in 2020 season 10. If you're new here, I would also urge you to like and subscribe to this content, and I also stream on Twitch, as I stated earlier in this video. So game 1 actually ended pretty cool for me here. I just wanted to kind of show you this really funny Rift Herald dance if he ends the game for you. Look at this guy. Awesome. So what ranked season, what they did for that you probably didn't know, is they actually took your elo from in your rank from last season and decreased it and started you off kind of behind. So if you've started your placement match, you'll realize you're actually 2 ranks lower. So for example, I started in gold 4. So they're not gonna, when I start my first placement game and win, they started me off actually in bronze 2 and started my LP climb from there. Now, I didn't end up in bronze 2, spoiler alert. I ended up in silver 3. Yay! So my plan for this season is to go all the way to diamond. Let's see if I can climb my way out of these elo hells here and go from there. So what you want to do in ranked in each type of tier you end up, there's different mindsets for each one. So if you're just starting and you've ended up placing in iron, you want to quickly get yourself out of iron by improving your gameplay mechanics and improve. Here's a really nice kill here. You want to improve your gameplay mechanics. You also want to improve the champions. So there's so many champions to choose from. So what I would do is, number 1 in my tips here to climb, and for this new season, if you want to call it that, is to get a small champion pool. I'm of a one-trick mentality in the school of one-tricks. Meaning I found a champion I just want to play over and over and over, learn that champion, have 1 or maybe 2 alternatives, but just stick to the main champion. I also don't like to pick people in the S tier rank. Not saying that that's bad if you do end up having your champion in S tier and above. The reason I don't is because there's a high chance that someone will ban them. So that would, for the mid lane, include a few sets of champions that I just don't play. I also permaban one of my hardest champions to play against, which at this current season in the making of this video is Fizz. So that being said, keep a low champion pool. Then I would also practice in ranked games. I don't really practice in using the practice tool as much, even though it is a great tool to start to build some mechanics. But I like to actually play in the ranked games because, for one, I don't have that much time to play, and for two, I'm actually playing people that are near my skill level. Step 2 or tip 2 out of this series would be to go ahead and skip games. I know that sounds weird, but if you have tools like op.gg or blitz.gg, what happens is you can see certain players. Maybe that's a first time on that player. You can even see there if they're on a loss streak. Maybe these people are tilted. Maybe they are just trolling. So before champ select, you can dodge and you'll lose 3 LP, but it's better than losing like 15 to 20 LP just because someone trolls your game. Tip number 3 would be to increase your map awareness. You have this thing called the mini map. It's on the bottom right hand corner of your screen, and it basically will show what is going on at all times. Now, in the replay of it, it actually shows everything. No fog of war, no vision. Well, it does show your vision, but it doesn't really give you an accurate depiction when you're actually in the game. But having that map awareness, no matter what lane you end up maining, it would be key. Now, map awareness also will also have you have to preemptively think about where the dragon is, and that would be my tip number 4 here, is to be aware especially of the dragon this season. It might not seem like a big deal, but the Drake is huge this coming up season. Usually if you win Drake, you win the game, especially at the lower elos. Now, another thing I've noticed as well is to, when you're doing solo duo, find and make friends. I would say that would be tip number 5. Find and make friends on the Summoner's Rift. Main reason why is because that friend can help you climb. You might have a great game where you're carrying, but there's always going to be one of those games where you're not doing so hot. That's why you need a teammate that you can comfortably rely on to get that accomplished. Tip number 6 is to have situational awareness, meaning kind of pay attention to the enemy team. If they have a lot of attack damage type champions, and you'll notice that by hitting tab and looking at what they're building, or if they have a lot of magic damage champions, you want to build accordingly. You don't just want to have a cookie cutter build that you always stick to and you never ever change no matter what. If you end up dying at least twice in lane, get some defensive items. You could finish your build path as long as you survive. It's better to stay alive than it is to die. And here's what you saw at the beginning of the clip. I wanted to actually shut up for this. I'm listening to your feedback, everyone, and throwing in some clips, trying to make these videos of better quality, so I appreciate you bearing with me as these videos continue to get better and better. But now tip number 7 is to team fight as much as you possibly can. Why do I say that? Is because once you get a lead, especially if you get a lead, you want to be able to snowball that, and the main objective of the game is to get to the Nexus. So think of it like, I like to put it like a gold advantage, and I explained this to one of my bronze friends who ended up getting the silver last season. He never thought of it like this, but the bodies are actually gold. So I think of it like gold versus gold. So if you have the gold advantage, usually you have an item or two over your team, the enemy team, when they're going to push or fight. So if you land skill shots, or you guys land everything you need to land in the team fight, then chances are you'll win. And if you keep your ADC safe, the chances are you'll win. Now, if this is all mumbo jumbo to you, maybe this is your first time watching a League video, do not worry. I have you covered. What I'm going to be doing in the next series is to actually do a League of Legends for beginners. I'll be using my wife as a guinea pig here. She'll probably be a lot more funny than I am in these videos because I'm still finding my voice when it comes to these videos. But yeah, that'll be coming up rather soon. Now this is the end of game 3. We ended up winning, and then what I'll do is show the end of my next run or series of runs. But I appreciate you watching, and please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and I will see you next time. Here are some more videos that may be of interest to you that are on my channel. Please follow them and check them out.